All right, welcome. You guys know what tonight is. It is Friday night, and Friday night is all about the recap. Tonight's episode was crazy, and so I cannot wait. Mo and I actually had to go back and forth together before coming here. I am actually about to go out on the towns. You guys see, I am dressed a little bit different, and I'm in another area of the house because I'm about to head out. Let me bring my partner in crime on, so we can get into this. What's up, Scorpio Moe?
Yeah, what's happening?
Man, I think tonight's episode was my favorite one.
I like that. Yeah. That sounds about. I like that. This might be my favorite one too.
Today, my favorite one, because can I just say before we get into all the drama, Maurice is gone.
Out of there.
Finally, y'all gotta bear with me. I'm trying to adjust my light down here. But yes, Maurice is out. Thank God.
Yo, you saw his exit. He was so cool.
I did. No, he wasn't even cool. He was like not.
He was trying to be cool.
I think he was kind of like salty though.
You think?
Felt kind of salty, yeah. Because he was like, I don't even know why I got let go. She'll miss me. Like, it wasn't cool. It was
see, he hit you with the she'll miss me. That's what
he did.
You know.
He did. He hit us with it. But you know what? I feel like, do you feel like Sharice? That's my first thing. I was like, first of all, thank God. Because when I talked to Ashley last week, well, actually earlier this week, I was like, I need Maurice to go. So Maurice is gone. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Do you think that Sharice was keeping Maurice around because she felt like he was the best option, or do you think she was really into him?
I think on paper, definitely, because how he looked on paper.
Yeah,
I agree. How he looked on paper. But I think at that point, she had enough when the other guy was actually making her feel the way she wanted to feel.
Yes.
How she wanted to look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's a difference. But I'm gonna say, guys, I have been saying this the whole time, and I like all the ladies, but I really have a soft spot for Sharice because I feel like I'm saying no, don't. I already know what the chat. I'm ignoring the chat because I feel like she has been hurt, and I feel like she is the type of woman that if a man has enough patience with her, right, to actually peel back the layers, I feel like she has a beautiful spirit.
But if it was vice versa, you would tell him he's not ready.
That's not true. There's a lot of guys that are First of all, men are grumpy as hell the older they get. You are laughing because you can be kind of grumpy too.
When I don't like where I'm at, or who I'm with, possibly. Yeah.
When you're out of your comfort zone, like if somebody, if we would be going someplace and Mo likes to know what's going on. He's very methodical. So if I throw something like, hey, we're going to go a little early, or we're going to go, you don't like stuff.
No, we'll have a plan. And we'll be on this time, and we'll be driving to the destination in another car, and you'll text and be like, what do y'all think about going to this place? I'm like, you don't have me told all these people behind us in these other cars that we going here. Where you want to?
You gotta be. You are not a spontaneous. You like to know in advance, and
I'm not spontaneous when we have a plan. I'm spontaneous if we didn't plan anything and we're just sitting up here. Hey, let's do this. I'm with it. But if we had a plan, stick to the plan.
Point is, everybody can be a little bit out of sorts, and the right person can show up and help them out of that. Another thing I want to, since we're on Sharice, I'm gonna stay on Sharice. I also feel like at first I was like, it's kind of weird that she doesn't have any girlfriend a girlfriend that was on the show to come because it's obvious they wanted them to pick girlfriends that were on Ready to Love. It's apparent that this spinoff is exclusive to Ready to Love alumni, which is good because
that's signed to you, though.
You said what?
Were they all alumni, all the friends?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I was about to say something. Okay, that's
no, all of them were on the show, and all of them were on the show on the same season as that person.
so that was her friend before on the other season, correct?
That was her friend when she was on the season.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let me ask you this: you're on the show. You
Yes.
and I have been friends like 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Are you inviting me or are you inviting your girlfriend?
Well, that's what I was going to say, and this is what I think. At first, I thought it was weird. I was like, "Oh, that's weird that Verneasha has Liz, and we're gonna get into Ashley, and then all that." But I kind of feel like guys give you better advice because for a long time, my best friends were guys. You were one of them. I think you and Ray were like my best friends for a long time, and before I had even I was close to girls, but you and I were closer than them, and so the same thing with Ray. And we would talk about girls that you dated, and you would also give me advice on guys that I would date. And I think that honestly, I feel like you guys gave me better advice than some of my girlfriends would have. And I feel like LJ gave better advice than the women did this time.
I like advice. I think it was fair. I like that. I did see that.
Yeah, so I want to say that I think girls should consider, like, when you're asking, like, I always tell my girlfriends, make sure that you have guy friends, like totally platonic guy friends, because this is the thing. I know, especially when I first got divorced, I really, 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 I was telling another one of my guy friends, Jamal, earlier, like he was listening to the conversation I had last night with the guy about the Kevin Samuels thing. And I was like, if I had, after my divorce, if I only had women around me, I probably would have been not open to men because I had went through something very painful. And because I had some amazing guy friends, I mean, you were such a good friend to me during that painful time. You knew me when I was married. When I got divorced, you were, there for me. John was there for me. Johnny, Jamal, Ray. I had so many guys that were tricky, that were like really good friends because I worked in the music industry. It kept me from being bitter towards men. And it also gave me a better outlook on the way men think, because looking at those dates, LJ did not come in hot. He wasn't doing the most.
Right.
Guy. And I feel like when a girl, you got to know the right girlfriend to ask questions to. Like, is it a girlfriend that wants it to be a rap? Is she coming to the table looking for things to find wrong? Or is she coming with an open mind, ready to be fair?
Do you think it's the girlfriend, not the single girlfriend, right? Because that could be kind of...
Well, obviously, we see.
Huh?
We see that. But see, we see that happen tonight. And I want to talk about that. But I know for me, I don't have any friends that are single that I feel like would try to holler at the dude. So I don't worry about that. But I do have
to keep you single so they have someone to hang out with.
Or they just have had bad experiences and they are not going to really, any little thing a guy does, they automatically want to find what's wrong.
Gotcha.
I think I can think of one time where I took a girlfriend with me on a date to meet this guy. And
why?
Because it's important. Girls, we like the guy that we're dating to get to know our friends, right? We do. So I can't remember why, but it was one of my girlfriends that you know. I'm not gonna say who it is, but you know. Right. And she came to the date with me. I told him that she was gonna meet us there. And she was just looking for, because she was not in a relationship, she was just kind of very critical, Okay. But I didn't really like him that much. So that's probably why she was critical. But I will say, like, when I finally introduced Adrian, who I'm married to now, to all my friends, all my female friends and male friends liked him. So
you kind of knew. If you didn't like the guy that much anyway, then you kind of already knew. So what was the point of bringing her?
I was trying to make it work. I was out here in these streets. And I was like, well, maybe he's a nice guy and I'm just not really giving him a chance. What do you think? And so, but I'm saying, like, a lot of times single girlfriends, they've had so many negative experiences with men, right, that they end up putting that on you. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I like that Sharice, who definitely needed some positivity, right?
Right.
I like the fact that she had LJ that kind of gave her, and sometimes guy friends can be good for your self-esteem. Like they can really help you feel better about yourself and understand things that you're doing wrong.
That's fair.
You know? Yeah. So, and just staying on Sharice, so we can finish her story up. I really liked Mizell.
Do you? Do you?
I do.
Now, actually, you know what? I think he has the patience.
Yeah, I liked him. He was comfortable in his skin.
Right.
He complimented her. I like the idea of going dancing on a first date. I think that's very romantic. I like that. And he wasn't. One of the big things from this show is, and I talked earlier today with Tamika about this, is not taking yourself too seriously, right? And I think he was just having fun. And I think I like that. He felt very comfortable in his skin. Did you not like him?
I didn't see enough, to be honest with you. I didn't see enough.
I think out of all the guys that she's had, because okay, the Keith guy, his name was Keith, right? The one that was that she went out with, and LJ was like, he said he had been to Dallas. That was the trip he had been on.
That was funny, by the way. But yes, I actually liked him.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I don't think he's going to work for Sharice.
Why?
Realistically, he's just a very simple person. She's not simple. She likes, fancy stuff. And that's what LJ said. Sharice likes the finer things. She was impressed with Maurice's Louis Vuitton. He ain't got no Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
Mizell may have one or two pieces, maybe, but
that's about it.
He's just more fun. And I think both of them are great guys. I like Keith, but just not for Sharice. I think he needs a more traditional woman. He said he likes to go for walks.
What is wrong with that?
Mo, you don't go for walks.
Perhaps.
No, man. No. You just trying to set her up because I like Sharice and I want her to find love. And that's not how we're going to get her to love, because we need her to have somebody that she actually, can have fun with. He said and there's nothing wrong with that. The funny thing was he said he went on his first solo trip. And then I forgot how close New Orleans is to Texas. I was like, yo.
Hey, man, the other dude is cool. It's too early. I didn't see enough, to be honest with you.
I liked him. He was doing the dance.
Because he could.
No, I just think he was comfortable, and he complimented her. Like he seems patient.
First of all, they all complimented her.
They did.
Come on. They all like her.
Not really more. Maurice complimented himself more. Yeah, at least more in his confessionals.
Yeah, but the dude that complimented her the least, she liked the most. Well, it seemed to be. She liked the most.
I think she just kept him around because there wasn't nothing else going on. That first one with the vest, we couldn't keep him.
No. He was a no-go.
Yeah. So, I think she just didn't have. But I like Mizell. I'm voting for Mizell.
Verdict's still out. I need 2 days. 2 days.
2 days. Okay. All right. So let's go to Verneasha.
Yeah.
Because this is okay. And the reason I say Verneasha next is because I feel like the same reason that we need to let Keith go is the same reason it's time for Jabari to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, what exactly is she holding on to? Because all signs say she don't really want to do it, but she's keeping him around for something, and I can't figure out what it is.
Maybe she likes the fact that he really likes her.
He likes possibly.
Yeah, when a guy is really into you, look, Jabari is ready to lock it down.
Right.
And that can be very flattering because a lot of men are not. I mean, look what happened to Verneasha last time she was on the show. Joel, who was very attractive and very charming,
Right.
he seemed like he liked her, but then he was dating the other girls and she didn't know, like, he was not ready to focus solely on her. Jabari is ready to risk it all. He probably would want to wipe her up immediately.
So is he validating her at this point?
I mean, this is the thing. You don't want to give what?
Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
No, I don't know if it's validating or you just, as a woman, you want to be sure that you're focusing on the man that sees you as his future, not just the woman of the week.
Yeah, but what about you? What do you see what I'm saying? Just saying.
Yeah, but I think that's what the hesitancy is. And I also think she hasn't had an option that she liked more.
I like the last guy, I'm gonna be honest
Jabari?
with you. The guy she went out on a date with and still picked Jabari. I'm like, what happened?
Oh, the last guy from
Yeah.
I kind of was thinking that she was gonna let Jabari go then. Yeah. I think Jabari is a sure thing. It feels safer.
I don't like that, man. I don't like that.
So what do you think of Tabari?
I don't. I don't. Nah, you could just forget that. That's not. Nah.
Why?
Nah. Now I'm starting to see what you're saying. She keeps going back because her other option is like, okay. Nah.
What's wrong with Tabari?
It's not that anything's wrong with him, but I just don't see it. Like, again, we're still at one date.
But I need to know what you don't like about Tabari.
Huh?
What did you not like about Tabari?
There was nothing stand out. It didn't stand out. Even her reaction to him didn't seem like.
But Verneasha is kind of laid back, though. She don't ever be super excited.
This is true. I
like Tabari.
You like him for her, or you just like him?
I do, and I will tell you why. Because I feel like, did you notice that she said she liked the fact that I was a little concerned about his jobs. I'm a little concerned.
There we go.
About that, I will admit.
There you go.
He said he manages a restaurant.
I knew you was going to say that. Not own it, manage it.
And then he said he owns a radio station.
Okay. At the house or?
Now, if you own a radio station, do you need to manage a restaurant?
What are you going to say? He managed Red Lobster? That sounds like what you was about to say.
No, I'm just saying if you own a radio station, you probably don't need to manage a restaurant.
I don't know where that brother meant, but yeah, that did seem kind of unbound. Yeah.
But she did say that she liked the fact that he was an entrepreneur, but really managing a restaurant is not an entrepreneur.
Come on, Jabari's an entrepreneur, isn't he?
No, Jabari works in HR.
That's right. Well, I was confused because didn't he do... I'm glad you said that because I was confused. Didn't he say he did something else?
No, that was the other guy that was a podcaster.
Him, but was it logistics or something?
He did say logistics, but I think maybe I don't know. What I do know, this is what I know about Jabari. Jabari said he is in the bed by 9 or 10 o'clock. Jabari is winding down at 7:30 or 8. He's gonna want.
I'm winding down. Don't do that. That's what time I'm winding down. Don't do that. I gotta get up at 4:30 in the morning. Don't do
Oh my God. When I was called Mo, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm winding down.
Hey, I work a lot.
That means he has on a robe. I feel like I can see you like with a robe and a cup of warm milk. Yeah, no.
But yes. But hold on. I'm just saying that man is winding down. He's getting ready for the workday. What is wrong? That sounds responsible to me.
But I'm just saying, like, for me, when I would date when I would date guys, because I am an entrepreneur, when I would date men that would be in the bed at 9, I would tell them I'm gonna be a bad influence because I am headed to the studio at 9 to connect with a client, or I'm out doing something else. So I would be calling them around midnight, they're asleep. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I feel like Verneasha likes to be outside. If you look at Verneasha's social media, she be outside. She be outside.
She got the body for it. I see that. Okay.
She be outside. So I don't think Jabari wants her to be outside. I think Tabari
Ari will be outside with her.
after he gets off from the restaurant.
Right.
Hey, man. Yeah, I think Jabari's got to go. It's time for him to go.
I think you might have a point. I think she ain't gonna let him go until she get a better. But to me, if you know you don't, and this is a better option, do you really like him then? You're just waiting on better.
Anybody in this situation is waiting on the best option. Anybody, everybody.
But if you know you don't want to be with him and you're just holding, you see what I'm saying?
I don't think it's that she don't want to be with him. I think she's just waiting for the best option.
Well, there's always a better option out there.
But Tamika got to bring it. Tamika has to bring the better option.
No, just in the world in general.
That's not what this is about. It's about a TV show. We got to work in the confines of the reality show.
Okay.
They're waiting for a better option before they get rid of their keeper.
Got you. Okay.
I'll start calling people that. So when you got a date with a girl coming up, right?
I'm working on something.
So if she makes it past the first date, then we'll call her a keeper.
Who gonna call what?
I'm gonna call her the keeper until you get to the next one.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Where are you gonna take her for a first date? I love these first date options.
I don't know. I gotta get a feel for I'm keeping it simple, right? Just so you know. Possible walking park.
Somebody want to walk in the park.
Drive
to Piedmont Park and walk.
I'm definitely not walking to Piedmont Park. But I don't know. Something simple, coffee.
Maybe one of these dates. Maybe a date where you make perfume.
You know what? I did see that somewhere here in Atlanta. Paint and sip, possibly. I don't know.
I'll send you some options.
It has. I gotta feel the character out first. I just can't.
I hate we wasted my ice cream date on that girl.
Yeah, I don't know if that went bad or is that me. I don't know how that. But it was an expensive date. I didn't mind that. I think she wasted the ice cream date, but we could always run it back. Yeah, they don't know that. They don't know.
And don't be telling your girls to watch this show so they know. Like, we have a safe space.
Some of them do, but it's cool.
Don't tell them about this show, Mo.
What am I supposed to do when they ask me for my Instagram? No.
Don't give me your Instagram until you're like a couple of dates in.
Don't give them. Okay.
Yeah, so you're a couple of days in, so we can have a safe space. Because I may be talking about them.
Oh, you have already a few. I got to show you a long text I got earlier in the week.
Was it about me talking about it?
It was about something that happened. I don't, you know me, I don't care.
Oh.
But it's about someone that's been around. She gonna see this right here. I don't give a shit.
Halloween?
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I like Halloween, but it's not. Anyway, it's just for the holiday.
There you go.
So let's talk about. So you don't like Tabari? I think that Verneasha may pick Tabari.
Because didn't these dates seem quicker than the other ones, or just?
But that's because they had the friend. They had to push the friend in there too.
Right.
But I do know when she said Tabari was like a breath of fresh air. I think she's just getting bored with Jabari. And I'm telling you, Jabari gonna want her to be cooking dinner at 6 and in the bed snuggled up with him at 8:30, and that is not gonna work.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
I had a guy like that. And I was like, I am not coming to your house every day at 7:30. No.
Hey, you want a man in the streets or you want to settle, man? What you gonna do?
I just didn't want to be snuggled up with him. See, I feel like I have a good mix because Adrian is not like he does. He don't. He's like me. He doesn't really go to work, go to bed early. He's with the shits. Like he just,
I'm with this.
Depends on the day.
Right.
Depends on the day.
Out on the work night.
Right. You left me with the makeup conversation with Aaron. And you were like, "Oh, I was knocked out at 10:30. I was so mad at you."
Hey, yeah. I get up at 4:30 in the morning, man. What you want?
All right, okay, all right. So we gotta go. Let's go to your girl Zadia.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, before we go, what did you think of Verneasha's friend Liz? Do you feel like she gave him a good, was she a good, balance?
I would just say this: the only friend I did like is Sharice's friend.
Okay.
It's the only friend I like.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving on to Zadia.
Yeah, Dylan was his name.
Yes.
Nah. Nah. I hate to say this. I'm backtracking now on Zadia a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you.
Really?
Yes, yeah. I'm starting to go back a little bit. Nothing alarming, but just like
why?
First of all, I think our friend has too much influence on this one for sure. Because I like Jabari before. Not Jabari. What's his name?
Cam.
Yeah, I like Cameron. I like him.
I'm just a little concerned about his hair. I'm just a little concerned about it. It's just not organized.
She is never moving to New Orleans. Let's make that perfectly
clear. Never moving to New Orleans. She's not moving to New Orleans.
Yeah, let's make that clear. She ain't moving.
And it's funny because Camille asked him about being busy, and I do feel like women, we be doing a lot because women want a man who has time for them, but we also want a man that got a lot of money, and time and money are usually not together.
There you go.
That it always throws me off how women are like, well, are you going to have time? But then Zadia was like, well, I can barely keep up with my lifestyle, so I know a school teacher can't. This guy is he a doctor of pharmacy?
Pharmacist. Is he going to school for it? He's actually a pharmacist.
I don't really understand. I don't know.
The school teacher and the photographer.
The school teacher, we're going to bid him adieu. Bless his heart. He's sweet. He needs a sweet girl without this, like the sass. Like Zadia got too much. He ain't ready for that.
You don't think?
Nah.
Yeah. I think he got thrown in the mix, but he seems like a cool. I mean,
are you talking about the guy, the school teacher that she just went out with?
Yeah.
The smile that said he would take her to art galleries.
Yeah, he would. He really liked her. He was stuck. He couldn't even get his words together. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do, but I'm saying, she ain't not gonna like him.
They ain't gonna like him, but that doesn't mean he's not a good guy. And that's
I think he's a good guy. I think he would be a good guy for my daughter.
Oh Lord.
Zadia don't want him.
She don't
want him. She likes Cam. But I will say this. I agree with her because when a woman really starts to like a guy, we don't be wanting to go on numerous dates with other people. I know that that's the rules, but women don't.
We're going to get to that because the next person we're going to talk about, I think that's part of the thing. I got you though.
Yeah, I don't, we don't. And I think Zadia was right when she was like, I'm here, I'm showing up, but I'm not really, she's physically there. Mentally, she's not even there because she was looking for reasons not to like him. Right. And I feel like it's not because she don't like him. It's because she really wants to be with Cam. And I think that's okay. Now, I thought it was when Camille asked him, huh?
Do you think Cam hit?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just wanted to get that out there.
You think so too?
Huh?
You think so too?
he did something, and the friend picked up on it. You see what they did with, what was it, coffee, right? And she was
No.
letting him sip out the, y'all must have kissed before. You saw that, remember that?
Oh yeah. But yeah.
But you had something before that looked like it indicated that they might have went there.
Well, anytime y'all stay up till sunrise.
That don't necessarily mean.
No, it don't, but that does let us know that they're very familiar.
Okay.
No, I think so. And she likes him. And she also said that she had been celibate and she was tired of being celibate. So
It's
okay. It's not a big deal. But this is the thing. With him saying that he said that he wants multiple streams of income so he can not have to work so hard, and that's going to happen within a year. Cam.
The friend had a problem with that, correct?
Yeah, so he just tried to give an answer that would sound good, and that wasn't the truth.
But
that's not a year? Are you kidding me? Negro, please. No.
I mean, what's wrong with a year?
It's gonna be more than a year. Do you know how hard it is to get a business up and running?
I got you. Well, I'm saying he taking pictures, selling pills. It can happen.
If you selling a certain kind of pills,
right?
They don't sell. They're not gonna sell themselves.
Right.
You're gonna have to sell them. All right. So let's get to it. So Camille didn't like him. I feel like she didn't like him. I feel like she sat down ready to not like him.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know why.
I think she's just going on these dates just to get him out the way, to say no, to keep saying yes to homeboy.
Oh, you know Zadi, but I'm talking about her friend Camille.
Oh. Nah. I'm cool on that.
I like Camille, but no, I don't. I think she was giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it. Ashley. Ashley.
I am on her side with this one.
You're on her side with I want to know in the chat, what did y'all think of Stormi coming in? Now, first of all, okay, let's talk about what you're on her side.
Yeah.
We first see everybody has, I was not able to see necessarily what Camille had on. I did see Liz. I saw Verneasha was showing off.
Right.
And Liz was, I don't have nothing to clothe myself. Liz was clothed from here to here. Stormi came like it was her date.
Yeah, did she have evening wear on? What she got?
She did. She had like something that looks like what I have on.
Okay.
But her and Ashley have a very different style.
Right.
And do you think that the problem started with what she had on?
It did, but I don't necessarily, that might have been something to like look out for and then watch how she act. So that might have been a half a red flag.
Okay.
I'm
gonna give her a yellow.
Okay.
A yellow warning.
Okay.
Because I do feel like Stormi is a DJ. She lives here in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. I know who that is now. Okay. Yeah, I know who that is.
You want to elaborate?
No. With the thing, the club, they booked her a few times.
I bet they did.
No. I'm not going to say the name of the place, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What did you observe?
Initially, she seemed like an attractive woman, whatever, but as it went on, it was just all bad. It was way bad.
All right. So I said I'm gonna give her a yellow flag because she's a DJ. She's going on TV. We know that all these girls have been on reality TV. They want to be on reality TV. So she probably wants to look as good as possible going back on reality TV, right? Yeah. So that you can possibly get picked to go on the next season of Make a Move Yourself.
Gotcha. He's auditioning.
Yeah. So I'm going to give her, with the blue bodycon dress, I'm going to give her a pass, at least a yellow warning on that.
Okay.
I want to hear from you because I could not wait. When I saw, I was like, oh, I can't wait.
As a friend, if you and your friend are out and you see that with your friend, whoever she is, what's going through your mind?
What do you mean?
You're bringing your friend comes on to check out this guy with you on a on the date, and you see your friend pop out with that outfit. What runs through your mind?
I wouldn't care about the outfit. I have really
in mind if you saw her in that.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
All my friends dress like that. Like I have really pretty friends.
Okay. Because I'm noticing and I'm seeing different stuff on social media where women go on these trips, and this one girl was like, her friend said they had itinerary, and they were like, they're not going to this one spot because this one girl wore this outfit, and they said we all agreed. I didn't know women even did that, so that's why I'm asking. Like,
I don't have friends like that.
Do they tone it down? If you're around my man, you need to tone that down. Or you're around someone I like, and I'm trying to get you to meet him. You're doing too much. It's not that.
I don't have friends that do that, but
so no one can wear any type of. They can wear any, and there's never nothing's too much.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would now. You know, because we had a pool party. You came to the pool party.
Yep. But nobody was crazy over at your pool party.
No, I don't have friends that would do that. Like I purposely hang with girls that I have a lot of respect
with a lady friend, and it was crazy what she had on. You'd have pulled me to the side and be like, Mo, she got a.
No, I wouldn't have.
You'd have just let her. Okay.
I wouldn't, because I feel like this is the thing. I live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I know that there are beautiful women everywhere, right? I have beautiful friends. I love the fact that my friends are beautiful.
But this isn't about beauty, though.
No. I'm saying but I'm not going to tell somebody. This is the thing. I'm not going to tell somebody to dim themselves down so I feel secure. I don't operate like that.
If somebody came and she went in the bathroom and changed and came out with something crazy, I would say something.
That's different. That's different. If she like, I mean, but then that would be on you to say, not me.
I would say something.
Yeah,
but
you say that. See, I would
side and say, Mo, you might. What's up?
Now I would say this. This is the only
kids over there and everything.
This is the only time I've had that happen. When I was young, when I was married to my first husband, my uncle's wife was off the chain at one time.
Okay.
Very flirtatious, very nice body, obviously.
Okay. And
we were in college, and she came and had these shorts with her, literally with her cheeks hanging out. Okay. And she came and like was in front of my husband, and I was just like, we were like looking, and I was like, I told my uncle, I was like, can you get her? Like, because it was uncomfortable, because she was just bending over, and it was just.
So what's the difference now?
I just feel like back then I might have been. At this point, I feel like I'm gonna let her do what she's gonna do, and I'm not gonna show her that I'm bothered by it. But I just wouldn't have her around again. But I'm concerned about how he acts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that was my only thing with the situation with Ashley and Stormi. I would never have got up from the table.
I'm not lying. At that, it went. It just became too obvious at that point that this man was in a trance or whatever, or they had some type of energy between them, and she was like, "Let them have it."
Yeah, but I wouldn't have got up, because what you're not gonna do is run me out of the situation. Like, you being disrespectful.
So address it?
Huh?
Do you address it, or you let it keep going?
I don't know. I probably would have said something slick. You know how my mouth is. Gotcha. I probably would have said something smart. But I feel like, let me ask you as the man, what do you feel like he should have done?
He should have focused on his woman, or the woman he was trying to get to know.
Yeah.
He did too much. He crossed, to me, what was he say?
He said this is a beautiful surprise.
Beautiful surprise. Telling her she got something in her hair.
That was where I was like, yo, because this is the thing. I feel like a man is going to try to be nice to your friend. And most girls like attention, especially girls on reality TV. They like attention. So I think that if he said, oh, it's a beautiful surprise, he was just saying there's nothing wrong with that. Now, when he was like, you got something in your hair, I'm going to make sure you're straight. I'm going to cook. Like, I was like.
Yeah. And then he was like, yeah, I got brothers. They look like me.
Yeah, I was like.
See what I'm saying?
You want it to be you? You want it to be you?
Right.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. I felt bad for Ashley, and
It's almost like I forgot Ashley was even there.
he did. He did. And I mean, okay, let me ask you this. What would you do if you got invited? Because I've heard guys talk about this. I think maybe me and you have even talked about this. If you meet, you're dating a girl, and then the friend comes around, and the friend you're more attracted to than the girl, what do you do?
Ooh, I've been there many a time.
I know.
Ooh, I do nothing.
You're stuck.
I know what I really do. No, I can tell you this, and this is, I probably shouldn't say it, but damn it, I'm gonna say it.
Do it.
I turn them on to one of my friends immediately, and then what I do is be like, look, I can't do nothing but get with it and just tell me about it. I've done that.
Your honesty is not
like,
refreshing, but okay.
Like, yo, dog, somebody, I can't, I would, but you do it and I'll live it through you. That's it. And the wild part is none of them was able to back anyway. So, but yes, I have done it.
I have had that happen where a friend of mine, one of my guys I work with tried to holler at me and I didn't like him.
Yeah.
But then I liked him as a friend, but then I met his brother and I was like, damn. But I couldn't do anything because he had already tried to holler, so I couldn't slide.
Like, I'm not going behind my friends. Like, that's corny. I would never do that.
I know girls that have.
No, I've known friends that, well, not at the time. Like, later, I bump into their friend and they don't speak. And then their friends be like, I liked you the whole time. I'd be like, what?
Yo, I remember I was out with my god sister one time, and this guy, we both saw this guy. We both looked at him. And then he started talking to me, and she got mad. So I told him, hey, she likes you. And he was like, but I was talking to you. And then I was like, now I can't, because I felt bad because she felt some kind of way. It was weird. But point is, Ashley was done wrong. Stormi was dead ass wrong. And I think so was him. I would send him home. I hope she sends him home.
Stormi was always direct or reflected question back to her, always to her.
Yeah, and she was like, even when he sat down, she was like, oh, okay, I see how we're doing it. First of all, you don't ever like compliment your friend's guy. I may hit her and be like,
right.
Good, he fine or whatever, but I ain't gonna tell him. That was weird. And then it just, I and this is the thing, I really wish Ashley had someone else on the show, because I just feel like for instance, Shay, I'm probably like a little biased, but I feel like, I know Shay is like one of Ashley's really close friends, and there's just, she should have had somebody else that had her back.
Right, but this is producer stirring the pot. We don't know what they edit. They might have had conversation.
That's true. I'll give Stormi the benefit of the doubt, but even the way she was, see, this is the thing. I feel like you have to carry yourself a certain way, and if you come there for your friend, you're not supposed to be flirting. And it was flirty. Now I don't know if they told her to do that or what, but it was too flirty for me.
That's true.
Because, like I said, when you start out by, okay, I see, what that's gonna do.
I mean, I've seen that, but they left it right there.
Right.
I see you, friend, and kind of leave it like that.
But even with her, and we don't know how the edit was, but even with her saying, do you have any brothers? Like, Negro, right. No, but after, can you try to work out the situation with her first? They not even.
Okay, right.
Like, hold on. We can find that out after, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All my girlfriends asked me, does Adrian have any brothers? Everybody. But that's after we were together, not when you first see him. Like, come on. That's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm lucky that I don't have girlfriends that I feel like would do that. I damn sure wouldn't have got up from that table.
What if you would have found out later someone hooked up after you and the other guy stopped speaking and you and her don't speak? You just found out that they got together.
I wouldn't have no more words for her.
Matter, right?
I wouldn't have no more words for her.
No, y'all don't even speak anyway.
Oh, well, it is what it is. But I mean, if somebody that I don't believe in that. Like to me, once you talk to one of my girlfriends, I don't care when, it's a wrap.
It's a principle thing though.
And it's just like, but I also tried not, and you never know what people will do behind your back. But I make it a point to be friends with extremely confident girls that usually have way more than I got going on anyway. So they're not worried about what I got going on. They're not worried about me. So, but okay.
I just realized something.
What?
I was still Oklahoma story about you.
What?
You didn't do it on purpose. I don't think you know, but you had a habit of doing that back then. I just realized that.
Doing what?
Doing remember we was in Oklahoma, me, you, and John, and we had to do some stuff for radio out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we met up with the radio people. It's like 2:00 in the morning. We had that long table, like the Last Supper table. We way down there. I'm way up here trying to talk to the girls from the radio station.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, and I'm down there. We talking. You're talking. You're talking to the DJ. I'm talking to me, John, and somebody else to talk to the girls down here. I say, the girl was like, "Yeah, I drink Hennessy. I'm bisexual," and she's like, "I'm a Scorpio." I was like, "Jackpot!" So I'm in here trying to reel it in. You from way on the other end of the table start, and God bless you, but you start talking black women and stick to us black girl. Listen, it is 2:30 in the morning.
I remember you all saying, Christal, stop always trying to empower.
Listen, it is after hours for that. It is demon time. I'm sitting over here. I had a spoon in my hand. I wanted to pop you on the forehead and be like, you see what I'm over here trying to do over here.
I was trying to make sure
you messed up everything.
I wanted them to know who they were. So
they developed the conscious in the middle. I'm like, it's 2:30 in the morning.
I remember I was in the studio with these girls that were in one of the producer studio that used to work out of. I think you might have been there. And the girl is in the booth doing sounds for the song, and she starts taking off her clothes. And I said, no.
As a matter of fact, I do remember that. She came out with
And I was like, no, nobody has asked you to take off your clothes. Nobody has asked you to do that. You put and then they're like, get her out of here. Get Christal out of here.
She came out the booth and her top was down.
Yeah.
And none of the guys said nothing.
No, and I was like,
and you were like, but that's how dirty the dudes were. I ain't gonna lie.
No, she wanted them to see it, but I was trying to help her. And they were like, get Christal out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, you are always the voice of reason for other women when men are thinking no good. You have to say something.
I try to help them, but then I started realizing that some of those girls don't want no help. They don't want to be helped. They don't want to be saved.
God bless.
Yeah, Christal is always trying to save the hoes. All right, let's talk about, let me tell you something. I like Box.
You like who?
Box, Ashley's date, the Peyton.
Oh, yeah. That ain't gonna work neither.
Why?
To all fairness to the guys, the new guys, it's not enough time.
Yeah.
It's not enough. But he did seem energetic. Let me say that.
I like him because he doesn't take himself too serious. He's fun.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think he might match her energy. Might.
Yeah, I think he better than anybody else has. But Ashley's still thinking about Donald.
What?
She said that in the beginning.
Oh yeah. She
was like he's still reaching out because she really cut him for no reason.
Right. What we talk about that though?
Yeah, but I'm saying so now she's gonna regret it. He's gonna end up coming back around.
They do that?
I don't know. This is my first time seeing this show either. I don't know. But I like the Box dude. He was funny. And I think for men,
he was corny funny, but he was funny.
Yeah, I mean, corny fun. All dudes are
corny. No. That's good for her. That's good for her.
Yeah, that's good. And I mean, he was funnier than he was attractive. And sometimes that works.
Okay.
I would take a dude who is down to earth and makes you feel good than over someone that's super cute and stuck on himself.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I liked him.
Still too early. I need the second date next week. I'll be able to really gauge because like
Yeah.
they had to split the time with the friends, so I couldn't really.
Yeah. And okay, what do you think about her saying the fact that he was 3 months out of a 3-year relationship?
Yeah, but everybody has a different, because he could have mentally checked out well before that. Correct.
Yeah. I've learned that because I think women, we think of a 3-year relationship for a woman. And first of all, there's no rules for finding love. Everybody's story is going to be different. Everybody's story is going to be different. So you can't, and I know when people get hurt, they try to find, because I've done that, try to find the rules, but there are no rules. Like, you have to be open to trying new things, and it's not something that you may think is a person may have come out of a relationship, may find somebody else 3 months later, and that may be the love of their life.
Right. I just see a lot of people, and they say this about women. If she's already talking about she been broke up with you, she just didn't physically do it. You see what I'm saying?
But I think it depends, though. Sometimes the person, there are probably some people that get together on a rebound and end up being each other's soulmates. There are probably some people that have been separated for years and are still in love with that person because they didn't get over it.
What about side people?
What about them?
I'm just saying. Could that be the thing?
I don't know. I mean, you know what?
I've been a career side person. I'm trying to trust me.
But
So
do you think, I'm sure there are some side persons that have managed to beat the system and get to be the main person. You think so?
what are the odds? I mean, I guess anything's possible, but to me, if you cheat on that, I mean, that's a tough one, boy.
But I think you just never know. There are no rules. There's this show on Netflix. I couldn't sleep the other night. It's like caught up. It's a crazy cult soul flame thing. But the point is, I think some people, like, you may meet a person, everybody responds differently to different people. So yes, some things are a pattern, but one person, you used to say that, like, that person just got your number, and that person could just have your number, and maybe it could be that, yes, she cheated on him, but maybe she wouldn't cheat on you.
But she's with a whole family. You know what I'm saying?
You could just be that one.
But yeah, I guess. I'm just saying, if it's that and it's the side person, do the same rules apply?
I don't know. I don't know.
See?
I don't know. What are you looking forward to? I want Verneasha to let go of Jabari. I like Jabari, but he need to go find him a woman that don't want to be on reality TV and don't want to be outside. I like Mizell for Sharice. I want him to stay. Come on, man. Come on. Give her a chance.
I don't think that lady is ready.
She may not be, but this may give her a better experience that will make her more, open later. I think this could be, she just needs a guy that she has a good experience with. You put more good experience.
Friend, pick not these dudes, but just a dude at the right time. I think she should let him do it.
LJ?
Yeah, hit her friend.
Yeah, that's LJ.
The first, let him just sort out and pick somebody.
LJ is from St. Thomas.
St. Thomas, okay.
With Rock City. He knows Rock City.
Okay.
And speaking of Rock City, shouts out to Teron for being Grammy nominated for Songwriter of the Year. Isn't that amazing?
What song was this?
He has so many.
No, I'm saying this year. You saying for Songwriter of the Year this year?
Songwriter of the Year. I think it's a cumulative for a lot of different of his records, but the Grammys have nominated him for Songwriter of the Year. So we hope he's gonna win. You guys have to root for him because he's our friend. All right, so we got to get ready to get out of here. Any last minute thoughts from tonight's episode?
Zadia, man, I really don't think these women had a good batch to pick from. I'm not sure if New Orleans is the spot or is it your friend picking them.
I don't think New Orleans is a good spot. I've been to New Orleans several times. I have never, ever, ever had luck with the men there.
I don't know. Yeah,
I have a friend that went. I mean, I have a friend. I have one. I think he's from Baton Rouge. He's a good guy. He's married, but I met him in college. But I don't know. I don't know. And then I also think maybe it's not even New Orleans because New Orleans is a fun place to visit. But I think that people in their early 40s, the idea of them uprooting, and even Zadia and Ashley who are in their 30s, the idea of them uprooting and moving is very unlikely. This is just probably because New Orleans is cheap to film in. I'm saying
they were going for the girls' trip.
Tax credit.
I think they was going for the girls' trip because it's still Will Packer, correct?
Yeah, it's Will Packer. You're right. It's a girls' trip. And he did say when I interviewed him when he did the movie, the church movie, he did say he was working on a girls' trip. It is that kind of that vibe. I'm team Sharice. I'm team all the ladies actually, Zadia, Verneasha, and Ashley. I hate the situation that happened with Ashley and Stormi, but I just feel like they should pick people that are really friends and really know the person's personality because
for all we know, they gave that girl the outfit.
Well, no. Stormi probably did wear that outfit, but we don't know if they told her to be flirtatious.
Got you.
I hope not.
But they would have had to say something to him too, though, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know why they would have done that to Ashley. I don't know.
That would be cruel.
Yeah, I don't think they did that. I think that, and maybe Stormi doesn't feel like she did anything wrong.
Yeah, it could be an edit situation. It could have been way more. The producer stirred the pot.
But you see how Ashley pulled out that fan and was like, I don't even want to talk about it. That made me feel like it was more that we didn't see.
No, but the L part was he pulled out the joint and was doing like he's making fun of the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Who?
Her date, the dude. She was.
Oh, I'm talking about when she was at the house by her, when they were asking everybody about their friends and Stormi wasn't there. And then they were like, Stormi couldn't be here. And I'm like, yeah, because.
Right. But you still see what I'm saying, though. He brought up after she walked away, he was doing the fan thing like it was funny that she walked off.
Yeah. But he kind of like was already like when she was asking him all those questions, because he was like, I'm going on a date. I just want it to be fun. How he kind of reacted to her.
He's over it.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he act the way he act.
I think so.
Okay.
I think when she went off on him because she was like, I've decided to keep you around. He was like, oh, like.
But my thing is, if we're dating different people, then why does he have to choose right then and there and she doesn't? See what I'm saying?
What you mean? Why does he have to choose right then and there?
Well, her thing was ending of the last episode was, are you picking me? I need to know you're here for me.
Because it's really the women are the only ones that have the choice.
No, but what I'm saying is, if I'm here, I say, okay, I am here for you. But then the next day you go on a date with another dude. Does that mean you're not here for me? It's the show. Why are you telling
the power is with the ladies this show. So yes, Mo. It's all about the ladies.
Doesn't he get a chance to go out with one of
them? No.
He don't get to go out with none of them?
No.
I thought that's how. Hold up.
Unless one of them picks him.
That's what I'm saying.
Not Stormi. Stormi's not on the show.
Friends, like the people that live in the house.
If they want to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they ain't nobody tried to pick him though.
Actually, I think he would make a better date for Zadia. How about that?
They did go out once, remember?
Yeah, oh, that's right. She wasn't. Yeah, she still
didn't like him. She liked Cam.
She liked Cam. Yeah, you right. Damn it, you right.
Yeah, I do think he's over it though. Kirsten.
Right. Kirsten. Right.
Name for a boy. I know y'all are gonna be on me about the coughing. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, I'm going back to the doctor this week. I cannot get rid of my cough.
Was it bronchitis?
I had bronchitis, but I can't get rid of it.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have any. I don't think I still have it, but I can't.
The weather's changing now. We just went from cold back to hot.
We did. So I'm going to celebrate. I'm headed out to an Audi event tonight with Shay and Michaela, and then my daughter and I are going to the mountains because it's my daughter's birthday. So I'm going to celebrate that. I'll be back on Monday. We will be back because we need to talk about. I want us to talk about the Kevin Samuels thing.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that next week.
Gotcha.
All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us as always.
All right, y'all.
See y'all next week. Bye.